Everyone and welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of silver has moved in the last week and how the price of silver can move in the next week. See, in this video I will be explaining you with the help of 15 minutes chart, 2 hours chart, daily chart and finally a weekly chart where I'll explain you how the price of silver can move in the week as well as how it will move in 15 minutes, 2 hours as well as daily. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you, if you see the price is currently trading around $79.24. If you look at this particular trend, we have seen after 90 the price has made a sharp fall, making a low of around $73.3. Okay, and once the price rising, we have seen it has touched a level of 81 and from there it is trying to go down. This particular pattern is showing a downside, so if the price keep moving below 77.5, chances are very high it can cross a level of $73.5 and a probability of going below a level of 71.5 also can be seen because bigger pattern is showing a downside and a further fall can be seen towards 70.7. Okay, now if we go on a 2 hours chart, you will see how the price is moving. See, if you look at the 2 hours chart, the price is currently trading around $79.17. Okay, this is the zone where the price is moving. It is trying to go upside and then a sudden fall we have seen. Now it is trying to go rise. Okay, this is a 2 hours chart, so we can see this particular candle with a half around 90 made a low of around 73. That means $7 movement we have seen in just 2 hours. Okay, and this is the sharp we have seen and all these levels. So now if you see this particular pattern, we have seen it is moving in this particular pattern. It is trying to go in that particular zone, but as soon as this trend breaks downside, we have seen the fall has come and it has made a sharp fall. Now this bigger pattern is also showing a downside probability. If the price keep moving below a level of around 77.3, chances are very high it can cross a level of 73.4 and a further fall can be seen. But if the price keep rising and goes above a level of 71.8 and sustain above a level of 84.8, then only we can see there can be a further rise. Otherwise, we can see there can be a further fall. So before I move ahead and explain you, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, overall what we have seen, the price was continuously rising, but as soon as it started making a new high, we have seen a continuous fall is coming. Okay, because we have seen that getting strengthened, as well as I have clearly mentioned you that whenever it is making new high, the gold and silver price, we have seen a fall. Okay, because there is a change in the pattern of both the metals. If you go on a day wise chart, you will see how the price is moving on a day wise chart. See, on a day wise chart, you will see that the price after making rise, we have seen a fall and then it goes up again, a fall. Okay, so this is the particular pattern we can see on a day wise chart. So if the price started rising, because see, if you see this particular pattern of 71.4 on a day wise chart, remember this is a day wise chart. On this particular pattern, we have seen a level of 74.1 is already weak level. So we can see the price can fall if the price comes close to a level of $74. Okay, now suppose if the price sustain above this level, and then we can see if it started going above a level of $82.8, then there is a probability of upside movement, and once started going higher, we can see the price can touch a level of $83.9. Okay, and if the price sustaining above 83.9, because this 83.9 is already weak level, so chances are very high it will go towards a level of 89, and if the price going above this level, a probability of going towards 91.5 can be seen. Then there will be a zone breakout, so further upside can be seen. Okay, now remember one thing, that if the price, now we can see a downside because it is already at a strong support, so a bounce back can be seen. So suppose if the price keep falling below this level, it can move towards $77.8, and once the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching 76.15 will be there, and if the price falling below that particular level, a probability of going towards 74.7 will be there. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, we can see a level of 71.3, then there will be a zone breakout, because this is the pattern we can see. So chances are very high it will go further low, and from there it can move towards a level of 67.3 after crossing 68. Okay, trailing your SL is very important by around $1 or $2, because the volatility can be there of around $5. That is what we have seen in this particular day, because it has touched the level of 90 and fall towards a level of 73.5. Okay, but suppose if it started sustaining, it has to move above a level of around $80, and if that sustain, a probability of going towards 82.6. 82.6 is a level which is already weak, so if it keep moving above this level, a further upside can be seen. Coming back on a weekly chart, you will understand clearly how the price is moving. See, on a weekly chart, I have clearly mentioned you that there is a pattern forming. Okay, and this pattern shows a bearish engulfing pattern. See, from there we have seen this particular candle is a downside, and I've clearly mentioned in my weekly previous chart. You can check my videos where I've clearly mentioned you that there is a bearish engulfing pattern, so probability was very high. We can see the price will fall, so it has fallen from a level of $92.3. See, the price has already touched a level of around 71.9. So as soon as it started sustaining above a level of 120, the price was continuously moving down. Okay, and there is a higher chances that we can see there can be a further fall if the price keep falling below $79. Okay, so remember, if it keep falling below this level, chances of going towards next level, that is 74.3 is there, which is a support 2, and if the price falling below 74.2, a further downfall can be seen towards $72.3, which is a support 3. And once the price falling below that particular level, chances of going towards 71.2 can be there, which is a support 4. Okay, why I'm telling you all these supports and resistance, because from these other levels a bounce back comes, or if it started from that level, we see towards an upside. Okay, and once the price fall below a level of around 71.6, a further downfall can be seen towards a level of around 70.3 to a level of 67.8, and if the price fall below this level, chance of going towards $60.9 is there, and if that didn't sustain, a further fall can be there. So trail your SL by around $1 or $2, depending on how you will trade on the upside as well as downside. Okay, if the price keeps falling below 79, trail your SL by $1 towards downside, because the next support coming directly at 74.17, and then after that, that coming around 72.3, then to a level of 71.4, then to a level of 67.2. Chances are high it can come towards 67.2 tomorrow also, or day after tomorrow also, and bounce back from that level. But if the price didn't bounce back and keep moving above 79.4, we can see there can be an upside, so it can touch a level of around 82.7 to a level of 84. After 82.7, we can see a level of $84, which is a resistance too, and once started going upside, then a probability of going towards 84. And if the price moving over 84, then we can see, yes, there will be a rise towards 92.13, and then a further upside can be seen. See, this is a week's high, so remember that level, it can move towards 93.7, and then further upside can be seen. So trail your SL by around $2 if the price sustain above 79, because a probability of upside is very high on a weekly chart. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me, or given the mail ID is also in the description. I have clearly mentioned there are important events are there in this particular week of CPI data and other. The next week is also there important events will be there, so you have to remember, while the events there can be a good volatility, so decide your quantity, SL and target, so at least you'll capture upside movement as well as downside and enjoy the volatility. Thank you.